warranty. Only got 7 grand to spend? Take your pick from a list of 59 new cars. Feel the need for something raunchy? Well, at the last count, there were 62 convertibles in the price lists. So, things couldn't be better. We're spoilt for choice. Ford, for instance, offers its British customers 153 different models. 154 would be better, though. This is the very latest Mustang, a huge hit in America, but not sold in the UK. Ford say there wouldn't be enough demand to justify tooling up for right-hand drive production. Me? I'm not so sure. Round town, the noise ensures that passers-by turn and stare. The looks keep their attention, and the price would have them all scuttling off to the nearest Ford dealership. It's just $22,000. And that's not bad for a 5-litre V8 convertible, especially one with an electric hood and CD player, air conditioning, leather seats, cruise control. But you know my favourite thing about this car? It's the gadgets it doesn't have. It doesn't have adaptive damping or traction control, just a big engine up front and rear-wheel drive. It's not a car for sissies.
I'm running with the pack, running with the pack, I'm running with the pack, never looking back. You tried to keep me in cages.
Ford's old-fashioned approach still works, though, because the Mustang at Silverstone, and with Michael Schumacher at the wheel, can do this.
How does it feel?
So far, all right.
So just like your Benetton?
Yeah, there's a tiny difference.
Just a tiny difference? It's quite soft.
It's American.
Middle pedal, press the middle pedal.
That's hurt. It's calling you. You hurt your knee.
Bridge. Bridge at 90.
You better slow your Mustang down.
That's a bit of a slide. No, that's a lot of a slide. Oh my God.
You've been running. Oh, guess I have to put your flat feet on the ground. When I said that.
Good grip. What? Has good grip.
It's good grip. This is fast. This is very, very, very fast. Press the middle pedal. Press it. Christ. So you want to take up rallying?
Yeah.
You've been running all over town.
I'm not sure what I want most, a sick bag or a Mustang. Ford are nanas for not importing this car. And Toyota is no better. Now, we in Britain know all about the Lexus, don't we? Unsurpassed build quality, blah, blah, Mercedes rival, blah, blah. But what we don't know is that outside of Britain, you can buy this, the Lexus Coupe.
Whereas the Mustang is glued to the road with suspension from the Cortina, and you need someone like Michael Schumacher to get the most out of it, the Lexus Coupe has so many gizmos under its pretty, pretty body that even the ham-fisted begins to feel like a Grand Prix star. So here I am doing 100 miles an hour on a private test track, of course. Now, what I'm about to do ordinarily would put me either in prison or hospital. But just watch this.
next time, I think I'll leave the traction control on. But did you notice how flat the car stayed through those corners? That's because it's got active ride. The car wants to lean, but the computer won't let it. And that's just the tip of the technological iceberg. If you want to see the rest, we're going to have to pull up. Check this out. Looks exactly like a TV screen, which is a coincidence because that's exactly what it is, though it's not connected up at the moment. But it's also my radio controls. You just choose a channel on it. In addition, it's your air conditioning controls. Just touch the screen to choose where you want the air coming from and how fast. Then it's a trick computer. It tells you everything you need to know about where you've been, where you're going, and the state of the car. And then as its pièce de résistance, just watch this. It's satellite navigation. That is unbelievable. It's telling me how to get from one side of Tokyo to another, which is handy. Except for one small thing. I'm in Berkshire. Can you hear that? That's the sound of a 4-litre V8 engine sending 280 horsepower through an automatic gearbox to the rear wheels. Listen again. And I'm doing 70 miles an hour.
This car is about as hectic as an Enya album, but it costs £75,000. That's academic, though, because Toyota won't import it. They say the import quotas imposed by the EC on Japanese cars makes it not viable.
Pity. And those same import restrictions cause absolute chaos every morning in suburban Britain as thousands and thousands of people take their offspring to school in cars like this.
As tall as the cliffs of Moher and quite a lot heavier, they're a damn nuisance.
Now, wouldn't it be absolutely great if we could have all the benefits of an off-roader like this without the size? Well, you can, or you could, if Daihatsu would sell you this. If ever they make a film called Honey, I Shrunk the Discovery, this would get the starring role. It's the Myra RV4, a four-wheel drive, 4-valve per cylinder, turbocharged, 660cc microcar. Ain't no Mustang, but it could be good fun.
Despite the bull bars and the raised ground clearance, it's no mountaineer, but it can deal with anything all those suburban mums care to throw at it. This car may be a slightly steep £13,500, but it's adorable. You could love it like you love your family dog.
And you really could too, because while the Fords and the Toyotas and the Daihatsus of this world won't import cars like this, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't have one. Or a Unos Cosmo, whatever one of those is. Or a Honda Beat, that great little mid-engine two-seater we looked at on Top Gear a couple of years ago. Or even one of the greatest muscle cars I've ever driven, the Nissan Skyline GTR. No, the manufacturers can't sell you any of these cars, but I know a man who can. What would you say would be the biggest advantage of buying a car that you can't actually buy in England?
The cars that are coming from Japan now are several years in advance of most of what we see from America or Europe. You're actually getting a car that's more modern, more technically advanced.
You import these cars. What about warranties?
Warranties, luckily, are no problem. A 3-year warranty, fully comprehensive, comes with every car.
And spare parts?
Spare parts, again, no problem. We keep a huge stock of them, but they can be flown over from Japan as quickly as a plane can carry it.
So owning these cars, then, is no real problem?
No, it isn't. Quite a delight, in fact.
Delightful they may be, but don't expect them to be easy. Your local dealers are reluctant to service cars like this, so you have to seek out specialists. Boring point, I know, but I don't want you to come crying to me when your Lexus Coupe sat-nav starts saying you're on the moon.